Welcome back, everybody. Stren608 Plays. We're playing Xenonauts 2, Milestone 6 playthrough, as in everyman playthrough, so it's on normal, as if you were playing it for the first time for yourself and just trying to figure out how everything works. Something I wanted to go over here right at the beginning is here you'll see this thing about progress points. And if we bring that up, it says a soldier gains +1 in an attribute for each 1,000 progress points they gain for that attribute. Quickest source of progress points in combat experience by tactical missions. Killing a hostile unit awards that soldier 200 progress points to all attributes. But each attribute also has a unique way to generate progress points. So you get 20 progress points in accuracy for each time units spent firing weapons at hostile units. The training room has base structure will also generate progress points on an hourly basis to all soldiers stationed at the base. The rate varies depending on the training rate. Which is modified by the training efficiency, which is how good it, how many soldiers versus training thing that you have, okay? Progress point generation suffers from diminishing returns. I mean, soldiers with high base stats can be very valuable. All right, so you can't take them up to forever, but you can build them up. Now, the Mars can't actually advance. This is what a Mars is, period. Okay, it's a tank. But your people can get better as they do their stuff. That was something I wanted to bring up that people should know. There is a behind-the-scenes thing on how these attribute points go up. So you can get your soldiers better by having them do stuff and having them be in a base that has a training facility, which I unfortunately do not. I really can't afford to do much else right now because I have a plane in progress. I'm researching some combat armor to try and keep my guys alive better. These are the guys I have in the boat right now: a sniper, a Mars, a couple of assaults, a heavy, and 3 riflemen. That was because the last mission I did was a rescue of my sergeant, so I have my sergeants in here as well. Okay, so I've got some things going on there. I have 10 more guys in the back here. Only one, Sarah Davis, is in the wounded category. And to show you what's going on here with the medical room is now making me get, if somebody comes up with gets shot and supposedly dies on a mission, there's a 35% chance that they'll come back with 1 hit point. And healing rate now is 2 points per day, so they can come back faster. Okay? We are going to have to build up our radar and stuff in the future. One of the things I'm going to start doing right now is I'm going to start moving these things down here. So I'm going to go ahead and start by popping a generator down here, just so that I can take one off up here, and then I'll build another one down here, and then I'll take another one off up here. And then that will give me the ability to put in some more defensible kind of situations here. And then we can drop some radars down here as well as some other things. Right now, we're going to go back out to this thing here. And we still have some people. I don't have enough points to get rid of anybody or get any of these. I'm still generating these points over here at 11.5 a day. So I can't do anything until I got well over 100 points, and there's no faster way to get this other than doing missions. So I got to just kind of advance along and hope we get some missions to pop up here. Really like to get my plane up. So we're just passing time. Okay. So if I go into here, air weapons, I can build aircraft missiles now. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. It costs pretty much all of my money to do that, but I will have missiles then. Okay? For now, if I go into Angel 2, see, it's armed the same way as this one. When I get missiles, I'll show you how we switch that up. Okay? What have we got here? Warden combat armor's almost there. This will give me an extra 150,000 a month funding. And alien magnetic weapons, you need to get this in order to get another step up, but they really aren't that much better than your current weapons. But we've got to get up to the point where we can make energy weapons. So we're going to need to probably do both of these. I'll probably do some of this. Let's check our stores. We've got sectons to work on, so we can use that. We've got alien alloys, a little bit. We won't have nearly enough to do what I'd like to do. So, because building the like better armor and stuff uses some of that. So, again, we've got to just pass along here and try and get a mission. So we're going to try and speed it up here a little bit. Get mission, see if I can get myself up some more points. There we go. Another alien abduction site. Okay. So we can bring down the Doomsday a lot. If we fail, we'll go way up. We'll be in the desert, and it's an abduction type. Desert's a really nasty one. So we're going to say launch the combat team. Actually, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to go in here. I'm going to check my team here. We're going to be going and chasing for people, so I want people with as many 70 time units, 56 time units. You've got 70 time units, and you can carry another grenade. So I think I'm going to give you... I'm going to give you a destructive grenade. The Mars has got the cannon, which is more important against these kind of things. Our heavy is fine. Our rifleman, 62, because he's carrying too much stuff. He's only got 53. He's got 67. So Sergeant Pete might need to go. Do I have somebody over here? You're not faster. No. You might be the person to take with 63, 46, 52, 62. Shield guy's pretty fast too. So if we go back here, I'm looking at the time units up here, because time units are more important here than anything else. So I'm going to take this guy out for this mission. And I'm going to go put in that really fast rifleman into his spot. And I think I'm going to grab the shield guy, because he has 62, and I had, what was it, this guy? 53. We're going to take this guy out. And we're going to put the shield guy in here. And we're basically going to use the Mars to try and engage with them while our guys run around and grab everything. And it was this one? No? Oh, the shield guy. That's what I was going to put in there. Shield lady, sorry. Right. Now, the reason why I did this is because all these people now, 63, 70. He's the slowest with 56. He's got 66, 62, 62, and 67. So I have everybody except one person. I have one assault that's not going to be real fast, but he's carrying around a lot of flashbangs. He'll probably be my guy that suppresses so we can get people out. That's how I'm going to try and approach this. So then we go back here, we click on the abduction site and launch the combat team. We're just going to launch, and then I'll... oh, wait, I should make sure everybody's got heavy armor, heavy armor, heavy armor, heavy armor, heavy armor, heavy armor, not heavy armor. So you got to put on heavy armor, and then you got to drop a grenade so we don't lose your movement. Still only going to Xenonauts is only going to have a smoke grenade, but her job's going to basically be heal people and run. Okay? We're going to launch the dropship. Now, if you go in here while this dropship is flying, and you go in here, you can actually rearrange everything if you want. Okay? I kind of like the way I have it set up here, and so that's the way we'll go into this mission. Hopefully we're going to get there before night. Night's going to catch us because we're not really fast. So we might have to stop. Yeah, but I didn't. Research project. This takes a little bit less time. Let's get that done. And we should get in here and start taking care of these people. And in we go. So 10 minutes in, probably be about a 40-minute mission here. And then we'll end this session. So we're beginning month 2 here. We're going to try and get down our doomsday counter and save a bunch of people and not get too many people killed along the way. I'm going to take a drink while I wait. Here. It just got in my eye. 74%, 75%. Like I said, my games are loaded on a really big, massive hard drive I have. So when they want to load assets, it takes a little while longer for me to load assets. But I can store a whole lot of games without having to, like, move them around between an solid state drive and a hard drive. So bear with me on my loading times here. It loads, if it's all on an SSD, solid state drive, it loads like at least twice as fast. So abducted civilians gives them +2. We reduce them by 3 if we free them. And we right click to get them out. So here we go. Let's see how this is laid out. I really hate this. This particular layout is a really annoying, and we have a new kind of creature. How about that, kids? We got a new kind of creature. Okay, we got 2 new kinds of creatures. Okay. Alright, we should probably check our flanks first. And there's a really nasty guy here. That's bad. And what about over here? There's somebody to rescue out there and no aliens to be seen. And there's one up there, so I might try to make a run for that one. This guy... There's a civilian down here. So there's got 2 tubes over there, and I got 2 aliens in front of me. So, who's this? This is my machine gunner. Alright, I got 12%. I'm gonna unload on this guy. Missed him, but I got that one. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the tank. Where's my tank? There you are. He's behind cover. There's another one back there. Okay. That's good to know. He's upstairs, actually. Okay, there's one upstairs. Nope, I can't go that far. Only a 32% chance. But I'll take the shot. And miss badly. Okay, so the tank didn't work real well. Got a problem here. All she's got is a smoke grenade. I don't think any of these guys can get out there real far. He's a problem. Oh my lord. They got us surrounded. This is not good. Alright, I wanted to toss a flashbang at this guy. Hopefully it works. Suppressed him, that's good. This guy is like totally defenseless. He's got to kneel. Turn off this way. You're gonna come back here. Turn this way and kneel. Actually, we're gonna put you at an angle. Oh my lord! Dang it! And she's got a bleeding wound on top of it, which means I gotta send somebody else out here. Oh! Takes 25 to do this, right? She can't get back there fast enough to help him. Bloody heck. This is bad. I'm gonna get some people killed here, kids. There we go. And I'm gonna have to run that way. I'm gonna kneel because I'm very susceptible to getting shot here. What have I got left? Okay, I can't shoot anything. I'm just gonna kneel down. This is very bad. I'm gonna kneel down here and I'm gonna let this go. This is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna get somebody killed here. Yeah, I know. 10? When did it go up to 10? I thought it was 5. Oh, she has 2 bleeding wounds. That's the civilian's gonna die. There's another guy back there shooting too. This guy's gonna run up here. Oh, Jesus. They don't ever miss, do they? There's a lot of them up here. This is very bad. Very, very bad. I got 2 people wounded. Come on, give me my guys. Alright, first you. I've got to heal him. Get rid of those bleeding wounds. You are going to have to do yourself. Got a 75% chance of hitting him. Don't have enough points to hit him again. You are going to have to shoot this thing. And then you're going to shoot it with this. Miss. Can't shoot anything. But her pistol can't reach that, huh? Oh, come on! Good grief. I'm gonna run into here. Look up this way. I can see him up there. Damn it. I've run out of people that can shoot. No. No. Can I throw one of these this far? Maybe. Kneel to take cover. You're gonna have to move to here. Kneel and face at a 45-degree angle that way. You have got to come back this way. My tank's gonna go kaplooey if I'm not careful here. Oh, I can't do anything. So I'm kind of screwed here. I need to be running faster and there's too many of them in my way. So here come the bad guys. Okay. Damn. Come on. She's got to heal herself. She's got bleeding wounds. She's got a 69% chance of hitting him. Got rid of him. This guy can move to here. And blow this thing up. Okay. This guy needs to be taken care of somehow. Got rid of him. Alright. Shield dude. Shield lady. There's another guy up there. Okay. Don't have much shield left. God. I've taken out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 7th up here, an 8th over there. I think there's a grand total of like 10. Another one way up there, probably going to be guarded by somebody, but I need to try and get these people out of these things. Alright, he's got to kneel. Try and avoid being shot. We have a problem here because he's upstairs. I don't think my tank can shoot up. 38%. Nope. As fast as you can that way. Okay. I've got 3 out of 10. There's another one there. There's one there. That'll be 5, 6. Okay, we got to get our butts moving. Where are you? You can't do anything. Can you move? You can't move. You can move. These guys have got the high ground on me. Okay, that's all I can do this turn. I'm running out of turns. Only got 5 turns after this. And there's at least 2 that I can see in front of me. Jeez. Come on. Get rid of that one. And then you're going to move over here. Turn around. This guy's gonna... This is bad. But I have to get up to that, so I have to take a chance, I guess. Kneel down here. I know that there's a bad guy up there. %30 chance. Nope. Okay, you. I'll butt up here and kneel. Kneel. There's one way back there, so the shield person's got to make a long run. All right, you can get to here. Get this person out. All right. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody so far. I got 4 out of 10. I gotta get more. Not doing well here. I know there's one guy at least out there. There he is. Got the shield. Alright, tanker. $66. Oh, for the love of Mike. I gotta have these guys advancing super fast. You can go here for 38. Throw a smoke grenade. Okay. I've got 6, there's 7, and 8, 9, and 10 must be way back there. So I gotta keep running, right? They've gotta be back in here someplace. Okay. You are exposed, so you're gonna kneel. You... Not seeing where the other ones are. I see 3. Okay. I don't have that many turns left. Yeah. Alright, this guy's gonna shoot up some people. What's he gonna shoot at? None of us are hitting worth a damn. Nobody can hit that guy. Come on, come on. Alright, let's try the tank again. I mean, 66. Got him. Alright, Alright, I can get this one. Heavy gunner, you're gonna go here. Get this one. Kneel. Gonna take a chance with my shieldless shield guy and run all the way out here and see if I can free that person. I think I got all the bad guys. Not 100% sure. think we got all the bad guys. I think I have another turn yet. Okay, I think that's it. I think I get the last one here and we're done. Did we pull it off? I think we pulled it off, guys. Got some people wounded, but I did pull it off. We got it. All right, so there was 8 bad guys. Wow. Oh, got some people wounded though. Got some people shot up, but I got up. I got the doomsday counter down. I think real close to 0, which will give me some more time to try and do stuff. I don't know if that gives me any operation points. That'd be an interesting thing to check. Mars got 1. Popov got 2. She made it to corporal. To sergeant major. She's got a purple heart. He got 5 across their career and a purple heart. Got 1. Shield didn't get anybody, but did a lot of the... This shield and this assault were basically the runners. They went and got people. Everybody else kept everything busy. We got 4 cleaner corpse, 4 alien magnetic weapons, 24 alien alloys, 4 new bad guys. This and some ballistic rifles. I believe the ballistic rifles and the alien magnetic weapons I can do something about when I get back to my town. Gotta get home now. Speed that up a little bit. Okay, let's stop this. Let's go look at our airplanes. What's my time? 43 minutes. We're gonna go look at the airplanes because now here, if I get rid of the plating, I can actually put in two of these, and then I can put in a fuel pod, which gives me more range. All right, that's Angel 1, and I'm going to put out Angel 2 is going to be the same way. So I got a gun and 2 missiles on each airplane. The engineers can build Warden armor. Costs 25,000, so I can only build a couple. I can build 3, I think, and that's about it. Oh no. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do there. I got a whole lot of big holes in my mission thing here. But I'll have to add a sniper, another assault, and a heavy. Got a lot of people really whacked up there. So who have I got? Throw him in. Need to drop in a heavy. Where's my sniper? And we'll get Nick Taylor back out here. Oh no, we're already set. Really? Oh, I should probably take this rifleman out. Let's put the sniper in there. Okay, I do have, this one's wounded, but he's close to being healed up. Depends on if he gets healed up before the next mission, then great, and if not, then we have to decide on somebody else, probably. And I think I need to rearm the Mars to missiles. You want to use the cannon when you're going against some of these missions because you don't want to blow things up by accident. But if I'm going into like an assault mission, I will put missiles on the Mars and just have it blow its way into wherever it needs to get to. All right, we got a long time before anything gets done. Supplies. If I did, sells junk. Doesn't give me much, but it gives me a little bit. They did add the sell junk thing, so you don't have to worry about it. And then we just got to go out here. And this is where we will put a stop in. So there's the beginning of month 2, about 5 days in. So it's every 30 days. It's not a true month, it's just every 30 days. We're about a month in. I don't have enough to do anything down here, I don't believe. Why doesn't it tell me how much I have to spend? Oh, he's recruited. This is here. This is wrong thing. This one. I can eliminate him for 70. What about this one over here? This one takes 100 to get rid of. Well, it'll be faster to get 70 back, so let's get rid of this one. Oh, what am I doing? Eliminate him. That clears out some infiltrators. And then this one is the next one I'll get when I get up to 70. And then that's where we'll leave it. So, did a little bit of work on the infiltrators. I need to get up a bunch of points because I need to add some of these people that'll give me more ops points. So I need to pick up some of the people that'll give me operations points too. And then go for the cash. They're definitely doing a pretty good job here of kind of giving you the tension of like that that operation that I just did there. That brought this down from 35% down to 5% on the Doomsday. So those rescue missions are really good. And then some of these missions, I think some of the things I do on the some of the things that I do on the what do you call them? On some of the missions, usually the ones that have to do with me going after cleaners and stuff, I actually pick up some operations points too as I get more information on them and stuff. So hopefully we will get some more operations points here in a few days, besides my normal 11 and a half a day. 11 and a half a day, it's going to be 55, 57 and a half, 60. Yeah, it's going to be like at least 5 days before I can get rid of this one. And then it's going to be 10 days before I can even think about grabbing anybody. So I'm going to need, hopefully I'm going to get a mission in here that's going to give me some op points. If I get a couple missions that help me get some op points, then I can actually get ahead of this. Because the other thing to try and do, at least this is my opinion, is to try and get these ones that give you op points. These little eyes here. If you can get those up and running quickly, you get lots of extra operation points, which means you can get your points faster so you can get rid of infiltrators faster and then maybe get more supporters, like for money, which will help you build stuff. And then again, you can keep the infiltrators down and then you'll get your points faster, and then you can try and push up some of these others, you know, the science and the engineering and stuff. So it's a grind. It really is. Okay? But that's what you got to do. Anyway, if you like what you're seeing, please hit the thumbs up button. Please leave me comments in the comment section. That gets it out in front of YouTube. So it helps that old algorithm thingy by hitting the like button and giving me comments. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I have a personal goal of trying to get over 500 people subscribed to my channel. I had that goal last year. I didn't do so well at it. I got myself up to about 380. I think I was around 300 at the beginning of the year, so I didn't really gain all that much. So I'm trying again to shoot for that. I got about 120 to go or so, I think. I haven't checked my subscription lately, but I got a ways to go. I'm trying to diversify some of my content. So I'm doing some Xenonauts here. I have 3 streams on Baldur's Gate 3 going right now, which I will be putting up polls. So if you subscribe, you'll see those polls. When you hit that notify bell, you'll be notified when I put up a poll, and you'll be able to vote. I did get 2 new games for Christmas, Divinity Original Sin 2 and Dragon Age. So I do want to get those started sometime this year. And there's this, and then there's a couple of other things. I'm going to be doing some other content. I'm hoping to, at some point, do at least 1 or 2 Traveler tabletop role-playing games using Roll20 as soon as I figure out how to make everything work. And then I have some other work to do for Unconditional Surrender. I have a solo playthrough I'm doing, and I need to work on a vassal module that I promised the developer that I would try and make work for him. So I've got some work to do here this year. And then there will be other games that come up. You guys will be able to, if you want to, you can join my Discord server called Dren608 Plays. You find the link in the description of the video. And you can give me your ideas there on what you'd like to see me do. If you want to see more of this kind of game, if you want to see some of the other games that I have. I haven't put up a video saying all the games that I have, but you can make suggestions, and I can... I'm planning on trying to make a list of the games that I have in my Steam library and dropping it somewhere on the Discord server to say these are the games that I have available for videoing. You know, the ones that I know that work, because some of them don't work. I would love to do the old school XCOM, like the very original XCOM, and XCOM Terror from the Deep, and XCOM, the third one, whatever the heck it was called. I'd love to do those 3. I really would. But I have tried and tried and tried, and I cannot get OBS and those things to work because those things actually use a form of DOSBox that interferes with what OBS does behind the scenes. Everybody starts running into each other, and stuff doesn't work well. So I can't do those games. If anybody knows how to do that, please leave me a note in chat or join my Discord server and tell me how the hell to do it, because I would love to do those games as well. I was a big XCOM player when it first came out. I played it through all the different levels. I got myself up to the highest one, Superhuman, and I lost. After I started playing at Superhuman, I've lost once on Superhuman. I actually lost on like normal. I just didn't do anything for like the first 2 game months, and lost just so I could see what the loss screen was. And then when I got up to Superhuman, I won like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, I think I got this game down. And so I played it one more time after that, and I got an alien raid on my base like in the first week of the game. So it was possible for them to just end XCOM immediately, which they did. I didn't have a second base built or anything, so my last base was destroyed, and it was like, here, have the loss screen. You've lost humanity. And I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. You can actually lose this game in like 2 game weeks because they can come after your base in Superhuman right away. They don't care. All the other settings, they give you at least a month to try and get yourself on your feet, but not in Superhuman. They can come after you like after 2 weeks. So that was lots of fun. I can't remember what happens here in the second month. I know they've changed a lot of the sequencing here, because you'll notice that we're getting a mixture of aliens and cleaners and different kinds of aliens. We had mantids this time, so they're a little bit different. Mantids are really good shooters, but very fragile. Don't have any armor or anything. Along with some cleaners there, so it was a little bit more challenging. Got some people shot up and things like that. So they've definitely mixed up, put a twist into the mix here on normal. So I can't imagine what it would be like on hard or something like that, but I'll have to play that sometime offline. But anyway, this here is for your guys' entertainment and kind of show you how the system works, and the new stuff that they've put in here, which is this whole, they have phases. We're in phase 1 right now. Phase 2, I think, is when the invasion begins. And then phase 3 is like the height of the invasion. And then phase 4 is like the end game, something like that. I can't remember exactly how they have it laid out. It's something like that. I think there's 4 phases. It might be only 3, but I think there's 4. But this whole first phase is for you to be finding out about the cleaners and foiling some of the things and the missions they're giving you are helping your doomsday counter, because I've had 2 of those abduction missions. There was one that gave me some money. That was the cleaner supply thing. And then I got some soldiers by rescuing soldiers. That's all happens in the first month. Then you have you had 1 of each of those, and then you have, you can see I started off with another abduction, which brings down my doomsday. And now I should get a cleaner related mission and then a special mission, I think. I think that's how it's laid out. I can't be sure. I know that you shouldn't have to see any terror missions until you get to where the invasion is. So roughly a little over 2 months in. It's like just over 2 months, 3 months, just around the 3 month mark is when the aliens start showing up fairly well. So that's why you need to get the missiles built and stuff like that. I need to get another hangar out here, but I don't have the money for it. So that's why I was hoping to get get a bunch of op points and start grabbing money so I can get more money from my supporters. But kind of stuck. So anyway, you can catch me streaming on Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays at 11 a.m. Those are all Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs. Saturday was a fan pick for me to play a monk with Drunken Master subclass. It's a half-drow backstory that you'll tune in and you'll hear about it. Sunday was going to be a content thing, kind of like this, but put up a poll and everybody said, no, do a stream. That one's called The Librarian. I'm trying to be a level 1 everything. There's an achievement for that called Jack of all trades. So I'm trying to do that, trying to get the Steam achievement, and it's definitely a different way to play because you're a first level everything. You don't have any like superpowers. Your superpower is how much equipment can I throw at the enemy? Throw potions and read scrolls. Use all the items that I have in my inventory. So I'm learning how to use items more creatively and stuff. And then Fridays it's just a general romp. I'm playing Gale, who's one of the origin characters in Baldur's Gate 3, and he's romancing Karlach, and I'm just basically, I have it modded up so I can take more people. I got more mithril. I make sure that I don't screw up the romance line. So I put in a few mods there it's just a hoot. I'm taking all the characters with me all the time, so I don't miss any of their banter back and forth, and it's really been kind of amusing. But I am going to be putting up polls to see if people really want to see all that stuff or if they want me to go on to something new, and so on and so forth. So, like I said, subscribe to the channel, hit that notify bell. Be notified when I put all that stuff up, and you can vote. You can also vote at the Discord. All right, I've talked enough. Time for me to shut up and go away. So I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe, and bye-bye.